Good morning, friends. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Ooh, I got a lot to talk about today. I don't know how it's going to come out, or even if what I'm thinking is going to come out will be the thing that comes out. But remember now, we're reading The Transcendent Mind, Julia Mossbridge. Super interesting. I took a few notes. I'm going to tell you a couple things. And the reason I'm telling you is because I have to spend the next couple days with a thorough understanding, like looking at every part of the 4 types of consciousness. Did you know there's 4 types of consciousness? Because I don't want to move on until I understand them. And the reason I don't want to move on until I understand them is because I kind of grew up in this world where I thought, like, you have to cram that knowledge in, cram it in, cram it in, cram it in fast, take the test. And then you forget it all as soon as that test is taken, right? Most of the time, that's what happens. But if you take your time, that's one reason I'm comfortable taking my time with books, because the longer it takes you to get through something and understand it, the more likelihood it is, the more likely it is that that knowledge is going to stay with you. You're not just going to let it go right after a test. And I wish we could do education different so that we could take as long as it takes to understand a topic, because people understand differently. They learn differently. But listen to this, because we're talking about neuroscience and quantum properties of the brain, right? So consciousness is necessarily the result of neural activity. You know, the little neurons farting around inside your head. Consciousness, well, they propose that consciousness is the result of that neural activity that is assumed to be isolated from quantum considerations. I don't know what that means yet. I mean, I kind of understand what she's saying, but so far 100% of the time, physics has been proven incomplete. Do we care about this? Honestly, I just want to be 3 years old on that little round sled, sliding down the snow hill at my grandpa's house with my big brother. That's what I would rather be doing than going where I have to go today or studying neuroscience. Anyway, I think the result of this conversation is just to let you know that if you take a really long time to understand something, you're going to understand it more thoroughly and it's going to stay with you. All right, happy Monday.